Hello, my good viewers. Welcome to Science TV, The Voice Show. My name is Videlis Njoki, and I am your host for The Voice. This is my sign name. The Voice Show is always aired every Friday at 7:30 p.m. up to 8 p.m. And we always have a repeat every Sunday at 7:30 to 8 p.m. Currently, we are at the Nairobi City Hall Annex. We are going to have an interview with an environmental person by the name Geoffrey Musira. Come and show you around.
Yes, my name is Geoffrey Musila. I'm the Chief Officer in charge of environment. My work is to clean the city and make sure that the environment you live in is clean and habitable for the city residents. But sometimes I go out of my way, beyond my duties and responsibility to help those who are needing society, including that's the street families. My most target is the street families, and I interact with many people along the way, including those aware like 2, 3 disabilities, and many more who have come to this office. Some they don't need, we don't document for because they request not to. But is the work I do outside my duties and responsibility as a government officer. I feel it's good to help such people. Yes, the work I do is we handle matters of noise pollution, which is an environmental issue. We do tree planting. We handle matters of excavation, illegal dumping within our city. We have over 4,000 Green Army and a workforce of around 6,000 staff in the environment. For the Green Army, the people with disabilities are given special duties, which is different from what we assign the other staff. Like those who can't, who have disability issues, they are assigned like duties in offices, working within the workstations, rather than being sent to do the cleaning, which they are unable to do. Yeah, first accessibility. The county, if you walk to most of the government premises, have been made disability friendly. Like city, when the governor came into office, that's the first thing he looked into. The buildings were not disability friendly, but right now they're disability friendly, and the lift for city of annex was not working, so people with disability were unable to access these premises. Like yesterday, there's a lady who came looking for me. She couldn't access this office because of the elevators were not working, and they are undergoing repair. Apparently, they are undergoing repair, replacing new ones so that they can be able to access all the services. So this group of people, the deaf, we have a sub-county administrator who is a deaf. He has an officer assigned to her to assist her, especially moving around when discharging her duty, even when she's to deliver maybe a speech or anything, she is well briefed by that officer. So they're given full support by the government to ensure that they discharge their duties like any other normal person who is well, who is physically fit, who is well. So we consider them a special group that is given special treatment, but they're fully supported by the government. I think it's something that we have overlooked, and it's something we need to bring on board. We shall get some officer who are trained on sign language, at least to help convey the message. Whenever we try to give out the message to the people, at least they get that message, because it's important to have them be part of this. It's something I think personally I had overlooked into it, but I'll take it now seriously moving forward to make sure that they also get this information, because they are very important people in this city and they play a very key role as far as environment is concerned. Maybe at least we normally give a caption of what I'm doing. People are able to read. Those who are really able to read, but again, as an interpreter, it's important. I'll see if we can get one. I know we have around 4,000 Green Army. Among those 4,000, I know there's a sign interpreter who is among them, and it's something that I'll go out in most of my videos to be giving all this important information to the people. Even when we are having activities out there, it's important that we have a sign interpreter language to be relaying this information to the people out there. The flooding we experience in the city has been is our own creation as the people of Nairobi. We are the people who created it, especially the hawkers, the traders. They are all trying to earn a living, including the people living with disability. When they finish their business, they all leave their garbage where they're working. If wind blows, it will take this garbage. Some of it ends up in the drainage system. Some, even the hawkers themselves, they don't want to take this garbage to transfer points. They sweep the papers, they put it inside the drainage system. So at the end of the day, we shall have floods. And cleaning this, is a collective responsibility. We all have a role to play. So what we experience should not happen, and for it not to happen again, every person, every city resident must make sure that they manage their waste well. Whatever waste they generate should be managed properly, not to enter into a drainage system, creating the problem which we have really experienced recently. And our team are on the ground trying to unblock those drainage systems. But again, today they unblock, tomorrow they unblock. So it's something that is a challenge to us, and it's something that the people of Nairobi, we need to really be patriotic to our city, own it, and make sure that your action should not affect others. By so doing, the people living with disability will be able to move freely, especially those using wheelchairs, those who are unable to walk, especially those who have no wheelchairs, but they have to move. So it's something that we really need to look into, and it's a culture that we need to change, which is a bad culture. You see, as a leader, our work is to provide solutions. If we all start, or if we all run away from this problem, nobody will solve it. And people have to abuse you when you're doing the right thing. The problem we have as a country is that we have lived in a culture where people are doing illegal things. People are polluting the environment. It has become part of us. So when you see someone trying to fix that mess, you see him as a bad person. And it's only in Nairobi where someone has to be arrested for them to know that what they're doing is wrong. You have to arrest this person for him to know that what he's doing is wrong, and he has to do the right thing. And there are those out there who are really against because they don't know, because the culture they live in has made them live in an environment where they feel like pollution is part of us, illegal things is part of us. So they have lived in that culture, but we can always change it and make it better is by educating them. They have abused me severally. I take it positively. I don't take it negatively. Even if they abuse me, they shout at me, because I can't fight them. The only thing I can do is to tell them to do the right thing, and I won't get tired telling them to do the right thing. And those who fail to do the right thing, today they may hate me, but we must enforce. We must arrest them, prosecute them, and force them to do the right thing. I know what we are doing today, many people are enjoying. People from outside when systems are working, like US, Canada, Germany, calls me and appreciate what I'm doing. And many people in Kenya appreciate what I'm doing, especially the young people who need the clean environment. Only a few people, and especially people in the village, who don't understand that Nairobi has to be kept clean. You know, in the village, there's no dumping, there's no discharge of sewer. To them, they don't understand what I'm doing. But I've always requested the Nairobi Gen Zs to to help me talk to the village agencies to help them understand that what I'm doing is right, because the people on social media are young people, and those abusing, most of them are young people. Some are uneducated, and they need to be educated on matters environment. They might have gone to school, yes, but they don't understand that environment of this city is very important even to them, because one day they visit this city, and if the air is polluted, they'll be the first people to get sick. So how do we save the city? Is by doing the right thing, and anybody who has done the right thing will always be hated, but when they exit the stage, that's when you know their importance. And the guy I helped from the tree man, we call him tree man. Right now, he has a place to live, to call a home. He has a job. He's a class 4 dropout, but now he's selling cars in a motor, in a yard, where he's earning 20,000 per month. And they said if he will be given commissions, so his salary will be going up to 30, 40,000, maybe in the next few months to come, once he lands the job. But he's doing better. And the other one, we rescued another one from next to Nairobi Railways Golf Club. He was sleeping under a tree, and his family showed up. He disappeared while in Form 2 15 years ago. Right now, the family is happy. They reunited with their son, and the son is also happy to have met his family. It's something I did not for myself, but I did it for the community, for others to see, for other Kenyans, for other government officers, for you, the people are interviewing me, that when you are walking along the streets, don't give those people money. Give them solutions to their problem. Giving them money, you keep them in the streets. Giving those street families money, you keep them in the street by encouraging them to continue staying there, to continue borrowing free money. They need to know that this money, you work for it. The only thing that money can do is to solve their problems by giving them an alternative place to stay, alternative life, rather than continuing to support them, staying in the streets, taking drugs, consuming substances. They get wasted there. Actually, we are killing a society. And the problems of this nation have been created by us, the people. Even corruption has been created by the people themselves, and they blame the government. The government is not corrupt. The people are the ones who are corrupt. I'm not corrupt. You give an officer who wants 10,000, 100,000 to let you go. This officer will take that money because he had the other needs, and you train him, you create that culture of corruption in these people. But if you stop giving them, then we can have a society where people don't receive bribes, people don't take this money, people will live well with one another. The officers will do their work, they say the way it's supposed to be done, and the people will enjoy living in a city that has a culture of corruption free. But we have created corruption as part of us, and who is going to end it is the people. So that's what I'm saying. In this country, we have to change our mindset. We do factory setting. We be born again. We start afresh like a baby's who have been born the first day to the world. Yeah.
I love how you have been working very hard to ensure that we have a better Nairobi and a clean city for all people. And you have said that it's us who starts corruption. And I don't know whether you have any policies or laws that people do not know, or they are not aware, or do not have any idea about, that can have, so that they can have a different perspective going forward. Any policies that are there?
Yeah, the county, especially young people, want to work so hard so that many other young people can be entrusted with this kind of a position. You know, most people see young people as people don't do work, but what I've done is a proof that young people can also deliver. Young people can also be entrusted with bigger responsibilities. Young people can manage government resources up to billions of money and make sure it's not stolen. So I'm just doing it, changing society. And sometimes it's not about how much I earn. It's about how many people will tell me, thank you, what you did changed our society, changed our environment, made it better. Right now we are able to breathe, we are able to sleep because there's no pollution. It motivates me. It gives me the energy to wake up in the morning, come to this office, go to the field, trying to solve the problems. And I feel that government officers should not be in offices. You should be in the field where the problem is. My work is not in office. Here I just come do a bit of paperwork, go to the field where I interact with the environment. The environment is not in the office. Pollution is not happening here. Once I'm on the ground, I also motivate my junior officers to do their work. At least they have my support. So it's also God. God gave me this chance. I don't want to let down my God, because at the end of the day, God is the first person. Is not a person, but the supreme God will charge me, even before the people. And these people, when you serve them, you're serving God.
Yeah, you're doing an amazing job. And I have seen that you have, as you have said, you have people from outside the country that have been commenting your job. And finally, we have now the Mazingira Day that is coming. What are the plans that you have?
To understand the importance of that day, being an environmental day, we'll be doing cleanup activities. We call upon all environmentalists, young people, because this is your day. Every person join us in CBD. We shall have a walk from Nation Center, and we shall be cleaning CBD. We shall also organize a small activity where we'll be able to engage the people and talk and create awareness on the importance of this environment we live in.
Yeah, keep doing you. And thank you so much for the
Asante
opportunity
sana.
to have you.
Yeah, thank you.